Hey everyone, this is Greg with Hey Get with the Times, and we're here to talk today about Gmail a little bit. What a lot of people don't know about Gmail is that you don't just have to check Gmail from there. You can check any POP3 email account, such as if you work with Keller Williams, you can check your Keller Williams mail there. You can check really most email programs can be checked, so this way you don't have to go checking your email in a bunch of different places. So in order to do that, what we're going to do is log into Gmail, get into our account, and we're going to come straight up to this right here. It looks like a little gear, but that's actually the settings box, and when we click the down arrow, we have to just hit settings. And from settings, we're going to come right over to the fourth option. These blue words up here are your main menu. This fourth option is accounts and import. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on accounts and import, and we're going to click on add a POP3 mail account you own. So for example, just as an example, I'm going to put my Keller Williams email in here. So we'll say add a POP3 mail account you own. I'm going to enter my email address. Hit next step. I'm going to put in my username, which for Keller Williams would be the Greg DE without the @kw.com after it. Type in your password. And then you need to know your POP mail server. In the case of Keller Williams, it's mail.kw.com. Sometimes Gmail will already know it. Usually the port that shows up there is going to be just fine. Every now and then that might change, but if you're not sure what your POP server or your port is, you just need to contact the company that you have your email through. Next, you have 4 buttons down here that you can check or uncheck. The first one is to leave a copy of the retrieved message on the server. If you check off that button, when Gmail goes and picks up your mail from the server, it's going to leave it there, which means if you go through another program at another time to download it, it will download multiple times. Because Gmail is so mobile, it's probably best to leave that unchecked, unless, of course, you're needing to download the mail directly to your computer. But for the most part, I leave that unchecked. You'll use SSL when retrieving mail only if your email program requires you to. The third box I like to check off because I may check 3 or 4 different email accounts, which will all send my email into the same inbox. And what this does is it labels the incoming messages. So as you can see, this one will say gregde@kw.com. The fourth one would be to archive incoming messages, which you don't want to check at all because as soon as you hit that one, you're skipping the inbox. You'll never even see the mail. Now, one of the things before you hit add account, I need you to remember any account that you're adding, every single email that's sitting on that mail server is about to get downloaded to Gmail. So if you are someone who does not empty your inbox and whatever program that you've been checking your email, you've been leaving a copy on the server, you could be in for a lot of emails being downloaded. So I just want to warn you of that. So once I put in my username, my password, my POP server, my port, and checked off this third box, I'm ready to hit add account. And once I do, it says that my mail account has been added, and I can also send mail out from Gmail as gregde@kw.com. And so I want to select yes to this, as I'd like to be able to send email out from my KW account. And then it wants to know how it wants my name to appear. And I'm going to check off, I'm going to put my name in there. And I'm going to uncheck the treat as an alias box. I only use that box when I am forwarding email, and we'll talk about that in another video. So for right now, I'm just going to type in Greg DiCristofaro and my email address, and then I'm going to hit next step. And then it says send through Gmail. Okay, this is setting up your SMTP or your outgoing mail server. And what it's going to say is you have 2 options. You can either do it through Gmail, which it says right here is the easier way to set it up, or you can send it through KW.com's SMTP servers, which is impossible because KW doesn't have SMTP servers. So really Gmail would be your only option. You really wouldn't want to use another option anyway. And then we're going to hit next step. Finally, we just have to prove that we own that mailbox. We're going to hit send verification. And within a minute or so, a verification code will be emailed to me. and it says that it's from the Gmail team, and it'll have a 6 or 7 digit code, which I'll just copy in here and hit verify. Now, just to speed things along, what I'm going to do is log into my Keller Williams account to get my mail, because it may take a couple extra minutes for it to come over to Gmail using the particular system that I'm using. So let me log in here and go into my KW, hover over technology, go down to my KW email, and check my mail. Let's call this the old-fashioned way, because remember, once I put this information into my Gmail, I no longer have to go to KW to check my mail anymore. So what I'm going to do here is just type in my address. And I will see that I now have an email from Gmail team, hopefully. There it is. And when I click on the mail, I have a code here, which I'm going to copy. And I'm going to paste into my Gmail, and I hit verify, and it asks me if I want to add another one. For whatever reason, that's not opening right now, but that's okay. So what I want to do now is I want to go back into my KW. Back into my Gmail, which I seem to have closed. So once I'm in here, you can see the email came to my Gmail account as well. But I still need to do one more thing, okay? A couple more things, I should say. So let's go back into settings, and let's go back down here to settings. And first of all, back to accounts and import. And I need to now make a couple quick decisions. First of all, which of these two sent mail settings do I want to make my default? I can switch back and forth, but I need to know which one I want to default it to. So I have Greg DiCristofaro, which is my KW account, or I have Greg DiCristofaro, which is my Gmail account. And as you can see right now, Hey Get With The Times is my default account, and I'm going to leave it that way. However, when it comes down here, it says when replying to a message, I have two options. It defaults to always reply from the default address. I'm not really a fan of that. If somebody sends me mail to my KW account, I'd like to reply from my KW account. Now, I can manually do that, but the odds are pretty good that I'm going to forget sometimes. So what I'd rather do is switch over to the top option, which says reply from the same address the message was sent to. Therefore, whatever one we sent it to is the one that it'll go to. Now, as you can see right here, my gregde@kw.com is here. And I can receive email here. I can send email here. I can put in up to 5 POP3 mail accounts. So if you have, say, the one for your internet connection, say cable1.net or Comcast or something like that, and you're checking all these emails in different places, you can just keep repeating what we just did and put in up to 5 accounts, which means you can check them all in one place. And what's really great about it is it doesn't matter where you are, you'll always have access to your email, because this is IMAP, which means that when your computer, your cell phone, your tablet, or whatever you're checking your mail on goes to check your mail, the mail isn't sitting on your computer, it's sitting in Gmail's server, so you'll always see the same thing no matter where you are. One other thing that I wanted to just point out very quickly is while we're still here in settings, we're going to hit General, and we can scroll all the way down almost to the bottom where it says Signature, and as you can see, I can set up my signature for gregde@kw.com. I'll just make a simple one for right now. And I can also change my text size, make it a little larger, maybe change the color of the font for just my name. And then once I'm done, I'm going to hit Save Changes. And then I can go back in there and do it a second time for my Hey Get With The Times account as well. So I would just change the drop arrow to Hey Get With The Times, and I would just say and again, I'm just going to make a simple one just to make this simple, and I'll bold it this time, and I'm going to make that red instead of, oops, I made the background red by mistake. So I can, you can set this up any way that you'd like. You can add photos right here, image insert, and that's basically what you can do for your signatures. Just keep in mind you have to do one signature, hit save, and then do the other signature and hit save. And that's about it for the real basic parts of Gmail. So we're going to put up a lot more videos about Gmail because it's a very, very powerful, excellent program. And you will be seeing more about it soon. So thanks again, and have a great day.